Green walls are plants grown on vertical structures, so they could be green facades, which could be climbing, or vine plants grown at the base of a building, or they could be living walls, which use structures to support plants or potted plants up the wall. The benefits are air quality improvement, cooling, so thermal insulation, increased biodiversity, and we can also increase the well-being of people. The more you interact with plants, the happier you'll be. This project was about creating resources to increase the amount of green wall resources and literature out there for people to put green walls in their residences and their communities. The It's Time to Grow Up resource provides information on the benefits of green walls, the types of green walls. We have many different designs that people can think about putting into their communities. But we also have information on what plants to use, in which situations, and information about who to contact if you had any concerns, as well as information on council legislation as well. An active engagement with nurseries as well as various councils led us to pull the information into these resources. And we engaged these nurseries to gather information on which plants would work best, and also with a focus on using Australian natives. One of the nurseries we engaged was the Sydney Wildflower Nursery, who were phenomenal in providing information to us.
I think there's a lot of opportunity for more green walls and more green space in urban areas. There does seem to be an imbalance of more concrete and more building. Over the last 6 months, we've probably had at least 3 or 4 people that have come in wanting to do a green wall. There has been 2 or 3 other landscapers that have come in with plans to do green walls that we've provided plants for.
A lot of the examples out there are large commercial high-rise systems, and it doesn't feel that you could potentially do it yourself. So we're really hoping that the resource we provided could bridge that gap. The resource, It's Time to Grow Up, is easy to access. The website is quite interactive, but if people want more information, there's an ebook associated with a lot more technical information.
I think initiatives like It's Time to Grow Up can benefit nurseries because it is going to make people a little more aware that they can put green spaces in very confined and small areas, and if they're going to do it themselves, then they're going to go to their local garden centre to get it started. We're always happy to share with our customer database new initiatives like this. They mightn't think that they've got the right space, and by using initiatives like this, it might give them a second thought to be able to turn a blank wall into an open green space.
Ultimately, we want these resources to increase the provision, the amount, and the engagement with green walls across the city. We need to green the city. Industry can go to itstimetogrowup.com for these resources.